Welcome back, everybody. It's so nice to see you again. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. It's so nice to meet you. And today we headed to the Oregon coast. So I am currently at Una Beach, and we just came, back from walking. We were originally going to walk from Una Beach to Seal Rock, but I once again got out late because I am really good at doing that. And so we ended up walking, I want to say around maybe a mile and a half. We didn't make it to Seal Rock, but I got to take a picture of a really cool crab. He was originally on his back flailing, and then he played dead for a little bit, and then I poked him to make sure he was still alive, which he was. So then I flipped him back over, and then I took some pictures of him. And it was really cool because walking from the parking lot to Una Beach, there was, there's forest kind of in between the parking lot and the beach. So it was really, really pretty to just walk through some forest, go over a bridge to cross the creek, and then, or whatever it's called, and then, be at the beaches, forest to beach, it was just so pretty. And there's not a ton of people here. We got really, really lucky because on the way here, it was just pouring down rain. And I looked at the weather, and the weather said it was going to be raining all day. And so I had Switch, which, if you're new here, Switch is my pup. He's my companion. He travels with me. I had him wear his saddlebags, and which carries all of our rain gear. It carries his booties and his rain jacket, my rain pants, and my rain jacket, because I very much assumed that we were going to get stuck in rain. I even brought my umbrella. It's a huge kind of golfing umbrella, I guess, and it attaches to my tripod because I assumed that we were going to be getting stuck in the water, but that is not the case. And so yeah, I'm really, really pleased that we did not get caught in the rain, because that sucks. But we're going to be heading to Thor's Well. This has been on my list for a while, and finally doing it. And it's about a 25-minute drive south. And so we're gonna do that, and then we're going to, I'm going to have a snack, have a peanut butter and jelly and maybe some trail mix. Take some pictures of Thor's Well, and then there's going to be one more trail that I'm going to try to go on, that's 25 minutes south from Thor's Well, but we'll see. We might end up just hanging out at Thor's Well until sunset and then heading home. If that's the case, then I'll probably go somewhere tomorrow, a trail that's close by, so that way the beach is not the only thing you guys are seeing today. So yeah, I hope you like this adventure, and yeah, thanks for coming along. Okay, so it's a completely different day, and as I figured, we ended up seeing Thor's well at sunset, which means I didn't have, clearly I didn't have time to go on another trail. So, yeah, we are just doing a trail that's close by to town. It's called Wauna, W-A-U-N-A Viewpoint Trail, and I actually had to do a little bit of walking to it because the bridge is closed, which is fine, and so hopefully I can actually get to it because there's a guy who looks like he's trying to access the trail but keeps like walking around places, but we'll see. But Thor's well was like so beautiful, and it was really gorgeous at sunset. It was pretty crazy though. There was like me and like maybe 3 or 4 other photographers, and we saw we were like so focused on the actual well, like Thor's well, and taking pictures of it, that we didn't see this like huge wave just like coming at us. And so I just remember it wasn't like I looked up and like saw a huge wall of water. It was like I looked up for like a split second right before it hit us, and it was just a wall of water, and it just came barreling in and like punched us all. And luckily Switch was attached to me via his leash, and it's like a crossbody leash, so like it was attached to my upper body, and because it totally devoured him. And luckily his head stayed above water, but the rest of his body was underwater. And he got pushed off the rocks a little bit, but obviously didn't, go too far away from me because, like I said, he was attached to me. And then, like, from, like, lower body down, I was just, like, totally soaked. So after that, we ended up just leaving, and I sat in my car for a bit and, like, watched the sunset while I ate my peanut butter and jellies. And so, yeah, it was really pretty. That was a little bit of a scary moment for Switch, but it wasn't anything too terrible, and he was totally fine. He got a little tiny scrape from the rocks on his legs, but besides that, it wasn't like that big of a deal. He just isn't a fan of swimming. He's not a confident swimmer, so he doesn't really like to go past his elbows. So the fact that his entire body was underneath the water was a little scary for him, but we were fine and got some awesome pictures. So it is raining today, and I did bring, he's not wearing it right now, but I did bring Switch's rain jacket, and I'm wearing my rain jacket. I have my rain boots on, and so Wauna Trail is 3 miles, a little over like 3.2 miles, with about 1,000 feet of elevation, so there's going to be quite a little hike, but with it being super rainy, I don't know how many animals are going to be out, and it's also like getting closer to winter time, so I don't know what the scenery is going to be, but hopefully it's still very pretty. Hopefully it's not too muddy, and yeah, let's see what this trail has to offer. Okay, so it turns out that the other trail that I literally just talked about, that I can't remember the name of because for me it's been 25 minutes. It was closed off, like the whole road was closed off, but I decided to like just park my car and then walk to it. It was like a 5-minute walk, and the reason why it was closed was because they're working on the bridge, and the bridge is the only way across to the trail, and there's like a river. Like the bridge itself had new planking and stuff, but there was no stairs to like actually get up to it, and so like I would have been able to climb up, but Switch wouldn't have been able to. So that was a dud, but I found this other trail that was close by. It was actually 20 minutes towards town, which is like in my favor, and it's called Maple Trail. It is 3.2 miles long, so about the same length as the other trail, and this is actually open. So I'm really interested to see kind of what this trail looks like. There are a few people here, but like not many at all. There's like maybe two, and then like a third person is just now driving up. So it's really light and it's still raining. But Switch looks super cute in his rain jacket. I love it when he wears his rain jacket. So, all right, well, let's get to it. Let's see what this trail has to offer. Okay, so just got done with that trail. It ended up being, according to my trail map, 3.8 miles because I have it record me while I go. And it was super rainy. It was more of like a consistent drizzle, and then it would like be like harder rain as we went along. But overall, it was a very peaceful trail. Did not meet a single person on there. Even got to see a deer, and the deer was actually right by me, and I just wasn't looking at. I was just not looking out for it. I wasn't expecting to see any deer out here, and actually Switch and the deer saw each other first. So the deer spooked and ran off, and he didn't chase it or anything. He was just like, oh, okay, there's a deer. But anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog here. I only have I think a 20-25 minute drive home, so it's not going to be too far. All the photos that I've taken on this trip from yesterday and today are going to be on my photography page, Raw Footage Official, and it'll be linked in the description below. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you next week. Bye.